the first to know Nsem-Pii TV.
Ejabo, eja enya ababedu ene Kwame Bafo Abronye lawyers etimi assign movie application edikoko pie mu ewo court say one enya ntete say Kwame Bafo Abronye health condition especially in blood pressure eya de say kwa ena ekosoro a enye asemkotoa enti court no enhwe na Friday na otimi edekoshe say Kwame Bafo Abronye emrame pie mu court no enye bibi emfa ho na judge a ono etena adwamu no esan ehwe application ni bio a me na oka say die wa grant Kwame Bafo Abronye bill 50,000 Ghana cedis with one surety na Kwame Bafo Abronye lawyer etini ene Omanhene Kwabena Sante etwetwe enkomo na sei ena ode to Omanhene Kwabena Sante ani ewo Kwame Bafo Abronye health na ho.
New Patriotic Party Bono Regional Chairman Yera Kwame Abronye DC yeka say de emrakwanso yamano bela ene wabehu abonten na ohome abonten framane bi san komo no yebedi wa ha. And then the conversation
eno wonchi ebehia say yebesa ba court ntem enti ye de to nanim this is a client and a health deteriorative no minya information to that and see ya catch my lord on my ho kwan na yansanka case no ene na on my ho kwan and see some movie bail application no agina so I catch me say because of clients and no health and then the best no na on my right and then yeah bisa yes and yeah for now the total in our part no otie and our grant bill no
What is the challenge with your client eba na pomudi onsema?
Currently as I speak he's on special diet and two blood pressure. And the last time na yaba court no crown it was also another issue and a higher drain pa into the blood pressure and special diet no when you not can come am I able to my order OT so free
Iti enen shishene se daben and obesa aba eye court bi
is expected to appear on the 7th of October 2025.
Na bail condition what memiti?
Yes, currently one surety 50,000 Ghana cedis, no justification. And he will have to execute everything clients and
Okasemu ha hefana more specifically.
Circuit court nine maybe case na wa newo.
Okay, so bibi e dia dance say bubenya sa eye neoma na court kan na wetime ababonten de.
Yes, I mean court ma bail with one surety with no justification there and with a court no wedding year. I know there shouldn't be a problem.
But he's in a good condition, stable a bit.
Oh, and American from the last time I'm attending canona any, but I'm hoping say them any be trying to na the condition here, a bonfire, say me who no the condition here. But the last time I'm attending canon na the condition there
Lawyer Daniel Mate Ado Mamen Nasi ewie se watimini yen edinkita ho we na ewoko hia se beba ho biema yebejibre na yasaba. Thank you so much. So akwasi we are back. We're counting down, especially with some of our judges, no, Nsem-Pii audit to job before the laws, and all those things. Yeah. And we've gotten to this point. It's interesting that when we get to those places, yeah, be a hinter, yeah. The question becomes that baby, kono, a hono nye bia. Okay for us to be there, and I say in terms of that brief moment, what's going on?
Oman, to be honest, that minya brewery day judge no ruling no ekakrano. I'm saying who can calculate them like a attributions be or ye be about who are the share Mugabe saying na any essa. Yeah. And say yet Mugabe na can assassin, but me fan say if I saw. Me person blame me, judging me brain. What I want to believe in is say or ye also ye. And I want to believe say oh yeah with clear conscience. Yes, as no be any adventure watch even mate the junior brother of Alhassan Sweeney, the lawyer. Ya what tibiama judge and say how far so the ruling no a buy and trade and that a nye ruling the pace but the basis for the entire Nina Sontia na office at that time won't me Nsem-Pii bill no and trade. I want to believe say was soon be a free mo, and I also want to rule out any perceptions that maybe he's trying to do something to catch the eyes of the president. Because say so can't one na a year like he say bit me a promote to a high court no
or promotion.
Yes. I don't want to believe say it be an also accounting and maybe he's doing something to also catch the attention of the president, because certainly sometimes you do some pen so say any probably me must promotion the president. You ask yourself say okay, what else can also do to also catch the attention in America? When person me say and no count to be a judge no ejina and stance na okitano. But come to the substantive. Omem say ni na tena omemu akasa asem we kasantwi atenie ye a ekoso ewo ye media space. But it looks as if say when amanyofo no e be opposition there and may be okay for them. When they come to power there, they find fault. That is where to be a massive shimmy edema or mine. If the only time we best find it okay with state institutions is when you were powered. If the only time we find it fault with state institutions when we are in opposition there, then we are not building a nation. We are building a political party. Yes, sir. Because Omanhene may be a course so nisabi kasantwini ateni be a course or ye memono. Man take that say NDC in penfobi jina bontin e condemn. But we are okay. Say we can't continue like this.
But that is the truth.
Oh my.
But that is the
man
truth.
Tell baby that say abrana MPP what power. Now what this should be and someone and some fata.
But the credit say
condemn me.
The credit say
but in opposition, MPP is condemning. Are we building a nation or we are building political party? It can never be true when it goes in our favor. What is Ghana's position? And come on, Ghana and your NDC and your MPP. Ghana Gina Payne and they say was sound come on, NSA.
You can't take away the politics, Bribiada. You did for it, sir. Idea ye national in character. Into the reason why so maybe for lack of a better word, yakoso da na ya junimuno. I say yeah build the Ghana that we want. We are building individuals and party to be stronger even than the laws of the land. Yeah. Because yenyam faso free sa mreyone sintonum. Debia that the examples that I gave here.
Okay.
You see a quantia ghost names. It is yeni enfri dikurano from 1992.
Sure.
Eba bejina sa ewe aye kase. Ekwa ye quantia nipa wona jisika free aban ho a ye nwu adwuma omaye no madane saman
so what tiase so won tiase
so biribi ada no
yetu omuka
and sesaye so hwe graph no na hwe percentage na we say almost every finance minister or jibreba oman no one of the key challenges as present as this finance minister no crowd will go beyond just all that directives but all instructing heads of various institutions there every month payment biano the HR in collaboration with their various departmental heads you need to ensure say head count for that verification. But the sad aspect is that we are a compromised country and nation. Very compromised very compromised because now the number of percentage of people thinking the Ghana factor it will be difficult to say, say I better try even the average mark.
Yeah.
Simply because all that we know as a country is making money.
Things that favor us.
All that we know as a country is we are not principled.
Yeah.
All that we know as a country is yeah, ankasa Omanhene-Abronye no ahoya enibre yempe dwumaden yepe partisanship ehuni mfaso afi ye nyoma esay ne bokuru but because of where we stand today it's difficult. Inti Ghana chichire nankasa no unless we get that orientation, unless we get that mindset na actually say yebe chichire man yen chichire party yen chichire ankwankwa no the progress continues to be a challenge.
So there are more pressing things for the IGP to turn his attention to. The IGP went to Boko. His own vehicle was shot at. His own vehicle was shot at. The gentleman who shot at his vehicle, he couldn't arrest them. He rather went to promise them police recruitment if they put out their arms. So for an IGP to use the law and his position to settle personal scores, I have a problem with it. But you see, we don't learn. Public servants and politicians don't learn.
Who doesn't have a personal score?
We don't realize that. You see, we don't.
He doesn't have a personal score with Abronye.
What is the issue with Abronye?
But it doesn't mean he has a personal score with him.
What is the issue with Abronye? If I defame you, if I call you names, what is the recourse in law?
MFI is the law student.
No, what is the recourse?
Well,
don't we have
definitely is not a criminal
exactly.
thing.
Don't we have,
but is that a personal score?
If you read the facts of the matter, it is by extension that they brought the IGP matter in there. It's not the first cause. It's not the first. The two charges on which the two counts didn't have.
What are the issues behind the two counts? I want to know.
The conduct, his conduct.
What is it?
Well, the police didn't state in the conduct.
So you see, so the mere fact that MBFA. No, but what is the issue? Just tell us. I mean, educate.
I mean, he's your party member. You should have
the mere fact that even on this set we are struggling to put a finger on specifically what the issue is, beyond the fact that you don't like the guy the way he speaks and maybe his insults, which are pure moral issues and all of that. We are struggling. You are trying to push him into a certain space. Because if what I am hearing Abronye is being held for is what it is, then I'm sorry, Mr. IGP, the Ebuako North a party executive of the NDC is on video, the video is here, saying in clear words that he is going to kill Nanabi, the national organizer of the MPP. He's going to kill Afenyo Markins and other MPP people. He said it in Akwetia. He was in a white jalabia, and the video is here. The gentleman is still walking.
Has MPP taken it up?
Yes. A petition has been written to the IGP. He has done nothing about it. So you see, Kojo, you and I should be worried, Emifa.
But these conducts are not moral. They are
I am saying that you should be worried. You should be worried that if I miracles threaten you, like the Ebuako North guy has threatened the Afenyo Markins and Nanabi, and we send a petition to the IGP, he does nothing. But when it has to do about him, then he is all over the place trying to show somebody where power lies. We should be worried about that. For me, that is the only concern that I have. Mr. IGP, the time is taken. The days are moving, MFA. You are going to be on the other side. You are going to be a civilian pretty soon. Are you going to be proud about what you are leaving behind? See, in the past 8 years, you and I have seen several IGPs come and pass and go. And I'm sure when they are home, there are things that they will sit back and say, did I do it right? And I think the IGP needs to do some reflection and ask himself, why is it that I'm selectively applying the law? We were here when Sh0cks threatened Afenyo Markin on live TV, on your channel. They said they had arrested him. To date, nobody saw when, how, where Sh0cks was arrested. And yet, 3 nights ago, yesterday, and even this morning, the police have released statements with suspects they had arrested with handcuffs. We see Abronye every day moving up and down with handcuffs. How come we never saw the NDC guy in handcuffs? How come the NDC guys who are threatening everybody across the country are moving freely? That is where my worry is. You are selectively applying the law, and that is not law. That is discrimination.
But at least the Attorney General, if anything Martin Pebo has been saying is anything to go by, the Attorney General says that today they were going to step. You have an interest in that.
You think it's okay that we are the mercy?
Charges.
No, hold on. You think it's okay?
It's not messy.
You think it's okay that we are the mercy?
But it's not not messy.
That we are the mercy and discretion.
It's not.
Now what is
messy.
it? Now but he's been remanded for 1 week. So if you say the Attorney General is intervening, it's messy. We thank him. We thank him.
Oh dear.
We thank him.
Let's talk about
the most important thing here is that the IGP should just be fair and apply the law equitably, or with equal arms or hands. Is that not the case?
Yeah, as the judge says, we are not equal before.
No, why are we not equal? Why? Why do we have social classes? So as we sit here, what is the benchmark to determine your level and my level and Kojo's level? So that we can be measured and know at what point we will be picked up and at what point we will not be picked up.
You have a moral shirt on.
Yes. So I am protected. Maybe I should give
MFA, who is the complainant in this issue? In Abronye's issue?
I haven't come across that.
Okay.
But you see, it's a very legitimate...
Because if you commit a crime, the police can pick you. You don't need an individual.
I wanted to base on that to ask Miracle a question. Because Miracle seemed to be hard on the IGP. Instead of, because it wasn't the IGP who remanded him into prison custody. It was a court.
Oh, of course, but the IGP, you see, but the state goes to pray for the remand.
Yes.
The judge,
but it is left for the judge to say, I listen to your prayer or not.
But we know the matter. The lawyers of Abronye had actually been told what the issue is. In fact, they've been played a video where apparently Abronye was using certain words, which the IGP finds unpalatable.
Yes.
You understand? So we know what the issues are, and we know the facts behind these issues. And I'm saying that these are misdemeanor issues.
We get it, but it's not the IGP who says, I'm reminding you.
The IGP is the one, the IGP and the police are the ones prosecuting the matter.
Yes.
So they are the ones praying the court for remand.
Yes.
So what are you talking about?
But it's left with the judge to say, or the court.
But we've read the judge quoting memes of Mugabe to make really. I don't want to see, I am hesitant
to attack the court
in picking on
okay.
All right, that's why I'm trying to stay out. But we've read it. I mean, if we have a judge using memes, memes, you have seen those memes, those Mugabe quotes, which are actually not Mugabe quotes.
Yeah.
Because that quote, for instance, is an Indian Army quote. But if you have a judge using that, then I mean, we are in trouble. We're in trouble. As for that judge, I'm sure in the next few days he'll probably get a promotion. Because if it is not for a promotion that he's doing what he's doing, then I'm afraid. I am so afraid that right now I don't even know what to say and what not to say, because you may never know. And when you are picked up in the morning, you don't even know which judge you are going to be presented to and whether the judge is going to use the law or is going to use Mugabe memes.
Well, I think that honestly, Miracles will be all right, because he's not just because he belongs to a political party. We've had legal practitioners saying that for a misdemeanor, the way the matter is being handled is quite untoward. But let's get into Dr. Bawumia and his campaign. So, Dennis, one of the newspapers reported that Dr. Bawumia says that Ghanaians should forgive him. What for particularly? And that the Costinian this morning also says that we'll maintain Bawumia for 2028, Ashanti region speaks. If you have seen a new polls by a new researcher, Dr. Evans Dia, I think, which is putting Kennedy Japan ahead of Bawumia as opposed to Global Info Analytics. I've put all of these three questions together. What is Dr. Bawumia apologizing for? One, if that is true and the newspapers didn't misreport it. And two, if you've seen the polls that says that the sample size that Global Info Analytics used to put Dr. Bawumia as the front runner, the sample size is very small. And so he had increased the sample size and the numbers have changed. Have you seen the polls?
Let me respond to. Let me use his own response to deal with it. You see, as for the posters and all of that, I've always said it. Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia pays very close attention to the issues behind it, and not necessarily the nominal numbers. Because as for the nominal numbers, data can be manipulated for whatever purposes. But what are the people saying? So any polls that comes up, we take it, we go through it. What are the people saying? What are the feedback? We also test it. And then where we need to tweak, where we need to improve, we'll do that. No doubt about it. Let me not go into the details of the polls. We have already started the journey. My godfather always tells me that when you are in the middle of the battle, that is not when you pause to think whether you want to fight or not. You're already in the battle is on. 31st January is just around the corner. I have absolutely no doubt in my head that based on the feedback we have received from the party people across the length and breadth of this country, the MPP as a party knows what to do. And Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia is the one the party is going to settle on. That is without doubt. I mean, I have been in this party in my short time for a very long while. I have been through the mill. There's no level in our party that I haven't served at. I know the psyche and the thinking of the party people. Could you, beyond all the noise, all the chaos, all the back and forth, the MPP delegate has one thing in mind. Let's win 2028. So eventually when